I'm Paige and I'm operating the camera.
I'm Riley.
I'm Keith.
I'm Missy.
And I'm Donnie.
I'm Debbie.
I'm KyLee and I'm going to be telling you about self-driving cars. In this day and age, we are surrounded by new technology, and it's improving every day. Machines are able to make decisions, and this is a growing trend. It's called artificial intelligence. Because of it, cars are able to drive on their own. Everybody in this room is able to make decisions based on what they think is right and wrong. You do this based off of your surroundings. Google expert Sebastian Thrun, who is not only the founder of Google X, but also a computer scientist at Stanford University, Chris Urmson, who is the director of Google's self-driving cars, Jamie Wado, who is the engineer of the self-driving cars program, have programmed a car that is able to react in the same decision-making manner as us humans. Because of this, because of Google's cutting-edge design, they have installed a spinning laser rangefinder on top of the car that is able to detect the full circumference around the car to detect for objects. There's a radar on the front bumper that is able to detect the speed, range, and distance of cars or objects within close range. There are two cameras on the front dash, one narrow view camera that is able to detect things like traffic lights and stop signs. Then there is the wide view camera that is able to film the entire journey. Then the expected GPS that is able to find the car and navigate towards its destination. All of these devices are linked back to a computer that specializes in processing the information these gathering devices send and controlling the car. Along the lines of artificial intelligence, these cars are programmed to doubt the information given and second-guess its decision. Some things we would be able to do because of these cars is we would be able to sleep while the car is in operation, or we would be able to get work done, or get on our phones, or even carry on a conversation without having to give our complete focus on the road. Professor Sebastian Thrun, who I mentioned earlier, was very unhappy about the unsafe driving conditions. That's why he created this car. That was his purpose. 77 years ago was the prediction of where we are today. In 1939 to 1940, the Futurama exhibit at the New York World's Fair was the first prediction of self-driving cars. Economic advisor Jeffrey Zients and Science Technology Director of the White House, John R. Holden, inform us that the DOT is planning on being able to drive cars without the help of humans, without the supervision of humans. With the help of Google test drives and organizations like Smart City Challenge, which 3 out of 4 American cities today are involved in the Smart City Challenge, this is a competition between the cities to contribute ideas that would aid in the safety of driving. This is an aid to the next step. This is the next step that we had predicted so many years ago. Along with the help with Google experts, we have been able to make a car as simple as possible for the passengers, which is now us, because the car will be doing all the driving for you. We are not only able to drive, but the cars are not only able to drive, but they are able to think, they are able to react. We are now in a time where our goals are not only to have a car that can drive, but we want our cars to drive for us. We want to be able to sleep on the way to work. We want to be able to look at our phones on the way to work. Our goal is to have these cars operable to where we do not have to aid in the driving of them. This is the time that we had predicted so many years ago. This is the future. Thank you.